at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to everybody who on them GLP-1s, man. That's what's up. Listen, keep doing what y'all doing. Don't let nobody discourage y'all. Get the weight off however you can, because being overweight is unhealthy. And however you got to go ahead on and get the unhealthy stuff off you, whether it's by using unhealthy stuff to get unhealthy stuff off you, go ahead on and do that right there. Because once you get the healthy stuff off you, then I guess you can start using the unhealthy stuff to get the unhealthy stuff off you. Huh? You sound good? I appreciate that right there. Oh, excuse me, burping and stuff. What's happened? I had me some Jersey Mike. I had me some Jersey Mike. Oh, Jesus. I feel so... I see why fat people stay fat. I truly do see why the fat stay fat. I promise you that right there. Because comfort food, which is also crazy, because typically we call comfort food like pizza, like fast food or something like that. We call that comfort food. But comfort food isn't comfort food that comforts you. Because comfort food can be some fried pork chop. You know what I'm saying? A fried pork chop sandwich can be comfort food. Whatever is comfort to you. So I think that all foods is comfort food to somebody. Or them, I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. The 281 Houston is up in the building. What it do? Say the 405 OKC Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's up in the building. What's happening? Y'all come on in, man, and hit the thumbs up button. You said that we can't hear nothing? You all can't hear me? Slow me down. Whoa. No sound. Wait a minute. Let me know. Well, hell. Obviously, y'all can hear me, because now the comments is coming on in. Talk about the comfort food that I was just talking about. So you all can hear me. Okay, the 334 the Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? Oh, you say that was at the beginning of the show. Hell, I wasn't talking. I wasn't talking. Oh, you say that it's back on. You say we hear you now. So wait. So when I played the intro, is y'all saying that y'all can hear me? Is that what y'all talking about? Okay, so the opening. Oh, because I was wanting. See, this is why I hate to do the updates. This is why I hate to do the updates dealing with this program, because I'm noticing now that the program is not showing the speaker setting. Is only showing my microphone setting, which is kind of strange. But I'm guessing the speaker setting was when I played the intro video, that it just cut that out. Okay, all right. See, listen, I just updated about 3-4 hours ago. I just did update about 3-4 hours ago, and I guess that was a testing phase, and now I know. I appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, blame it on the slow moving money. For real though. I got to put some blame on the slow moving money, man. I think I've been around here. It is July 27th. Didn't I tell y'all that we almost at August? August is what? 27, 28. The 30th is the 28th, 29th, 30. I think the first on Friday. It's the first of the month on Friday. Y'all let me know. Hold on. Let me see. The first on Saturday. Y'all, we got to pay them people again. It's coming up. We got to pay them people. Please get your money together. We're just finna talk about the way that black folks out here living. We're finna talk about the money. We're finna talk about get your money together. We're finna talk about we need to team up to make the dream up. Well, damn it. That ain't even gonna sound right. We have to create a team to make the dream. I don't know. I'm just saying something. You say DC is in the house. What it do, man. Thank y'all for joining the play. I am Willie Williams. Subscribe. Need your support. How many of y'all on the GLP-1s though? How many of y'all on the GLP-1s trying to get that weight off? Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Damn. Oh, have y'all been have y'all seen the thing? I'm gonna tell y'all about it. The lymph node thing. The lymphatic system drops. Hold on. The damn it. What is the lymphatic system drop? Lymphatic system drops. Or should I have said the lymphatic drop? All right, bam. Well, let me just find a picture for you good people. Because I've been seeing it on Facebook, right? I've been seeing it on Facebook. They say Shine Selling. I ain't trying to get it through Shine or Sheen. No. This one. Lymphatic drainage. How many of y'all have heard of the lymphatic drainage? Let me make sure I'm able to show that right there. Can I just show the whole thing? I guess I could just show it like this right here. Let me put this up on the screen. Hold on. Oh, this. Watch it. This. That right there. Huh? Damn it. Click it one more time. That right there. Huh? Have y'all tried this right here? The lymphatic drainage stuff? I done bought the shit because the shit went on sale. I was like, let me try the lymphatic drainage thing because they say that your lymphatic thing probably ain't moving everything. And then listen, this is that herbal stuff. This is the liquid herbal extract dietary supplement. Now, I am not selling this right here, which I need to start promoting this right here. I bought some because they had the 3 for $2 or something like that right there. I had bought it. It's still wrapped up. I have not tried it yet. I'm thinking about trying it. It say it get the water weight off you, stuff like that, and clean your lymphatic, or it helps your lymphatic system drain. How many of y'all know about that right now? I haven't tried it yet. Say, let us know how it go. I'm kind of scared, to be honest with y'all. Y'all, listen, I don't be believing in shit. Like, I really don't be believing in it. But I Googled some stuff. And Google had explained, yes, lymph nodes drain naturally, but our lymph nodes can be stopped up. Our lymph node, we can be having the problem with the lymph node drainage out here. And a lot of people say you got to you have to fix your liver or something. You got to fix your kidneys. It's either the liver or the kidneys that connected with the lymph node, all that shit. But yeah. Say, I don't believe you gonna take them. This why I'm asking you good people. This is truly why I'm asking you good people. Have y'all tried it yet? Is y'all still alive? You say garlic will help with that. Yeah, but how much garlic do I got to eat though? Huh? You say this subject is foreign to you. How much garlic do you have to eat though to get your stuff draining though? You never heard of it? Well, it's on my social media. It's on my. I know a few people. I got like 2 people that I know who is selling this. I done reached out to them and they ain't even much respond to me. I don't like people like that. Maybe I'm talking about myself, but I just need to know. You say, so garlic with every meal. So like how much garlic? See, and that's because I'm not little. I'm a big dude. You know, so is it like a clove of garlic? Is it garlic powder? Can I use like the garlic abstract or something like that right now? You say not minced, fresh. I gotta have fresh garlic, so I gotta go back to the stove. You say it drains the mucus out of your body. Mucus kills. Facts. And this is why we also have to stay off that them dairy products. Dairy products create mucus in our bodies too, y'all. In case we didn't know. It, you know what I'm saying? It do stuff like that right now. I just had this on my mind. And I bought some detox tea. From this chick. I can't think of her name, but she on Instagram. She on Instagram, and she be selling her detox stuff. And I've been watching her for about a good year. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I see her, and she eats some, and her stomach get big, and then she say, "This is why you got the detox every week." Y'all probably know who I'm talking about when I say you got the detox every week. And then her stomach go back flat. You're like, bitch, I'm trying to get that last little bit. I'm trying to get that last little bit off my 8-pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that last little bit, because sometimes I be bloated too. I ain't even know that men can be bloated. I did know. I guess that's why you got to poop. I guess that's why you got to be out here pooping. You got to be doing stretches, start pooping. You know what I'm saying? You say physical activity also helps with draining them. Yep. Just sure enough, dude. They say that you can do all this type shit right here to your face and over here and come down in the neck and do all your. I ain't got time to be rubbing on myself like that. No. Might turn myself on. When do I stop? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We got to find a better way. But I like that herbal stuff. That people say work, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to you people who say that this stuff work out here in these streets. I ain't even much tripping on y'all, man. Just do what you do, but let your peers know what's going on. What actually out here working? Listen, everybody selling stuff. I might just sell some water. I might tell them just some water and put some salt in that. Listen. This is what is that word I just used? This is all natural water. This is herbal water. That's what I call it, bitch. Put some pink salt in that bitch, call it herbal water. You know what I'm saying? Because people just be doing shit, man. People be doing stuff, and you got to fall for something. At least once in your life, you know. But I'm nervous. That's why I ain't took it yet. Moving right along. Let's go ahead on and get into some stuff. We got a few videos that we're finna talk about this thing. And as we go on and get started, you all hit the like button. I need your support. I only see 53 with the likes. I'm feeling some type of way. I'm 19 past the hour. 19 past the hour. Herbal. Yeah, herbal. Herbal is the word I was looking for. Herbal. In case y'all knew, y'all know that I have, well, in case you knew, y'all know. Well, you wouldn't know if you knew. I have been one of the ones who have been pointing out our living conditions as far as darker hue folk. And shout out to a lot of hue folks out here in the doggone street, because y'all out here failing too. Do not get it twisted. Y'all failing more than darker hue folk. For real. We just be like predominantly talking about dog hue folk. But anyway, I've been talking about it for some years, and I keep trying to tell y'all, decision is really why we is in the positions that we in. There's no other way around it. A lot of people may still want to fall back into white supremacy. When the last time y'all saw white folks in your neighborhood? Like, come on, dog, really? White folks don't make decisions for y'all. The system don't make everyday decisions for y'all. So you have to blame you. You have to blame your decision making of why you was in the situation that you in, and why you continuously stay in the situation that you in. You keep doing the same thing every week, every month, every year, and frustrated why you in the same position. You frustrated. A lot of y'all is on the jobs and y'all want your promotion. You can't get your promotion because a lot of y'all got other people morals. Y'all around here talking about, I can't hunch my way to the top, and I think that's the wrong way of looking at things. If you have a chance for a promotion, and every year you just been following other people morals, trying to do it what y'all call the right way. It's silly. You done been on a job for 10 years and you still ain't got a damn promotion. Obviously, you're doing something wrong. People who've been there 1 year or 2 years, they done already been promoted. Why? Them people must have been listening to me because they hunching their way to the top. You think that they got better degrees than you and all that? Like, nah. They hunching their way to the top. They getting it in. They getting it in, and they don't care about what nobody's saying because now they up there and you down there talking trash about how they got up there. Don't care nothing about that. So I'm trying to help, man. I'm trying to help. And a lot of things we do not teach our children. Sometimes, damn it, you got to learn how to pivot. You got to learn how to pivot out here in these streets. Man, when shit ain't going right here, bam, going to the side. Okay, bitch, you got to make a left. You got to make a left at the light. Make a left at the light. I know you finna keep going straight like you always do. Just make a left. You say, Willie, just because you hunt your way to the top don't mean you can't get fired. And you was absolutely correct. Here's the difference, though. I'd rather get fired once I made it to the top and I done been at the top for like a few weeks, months, or years. Supposedly, I'm still down at the bottom and then get fired. Imagine you been at the bottom making 50. Make 50,000 a year. Got it. You done hunt your way to the top. Now you 150, 200. Let's say I get fired in 5 years. All right, cute. But if I would have stayed at the 50 and in the next 5 years I got fired, I'm madder than a mofo. Just think about it, though. I'd rather get fired at the top than get fired at the bottom. For real, because you make that money faster. And I do think that is something that hurts society because we make money so damn slow. But then again, we had this thing called slow money is for show money. Meaning slow money is legal money. Fast money gets you in jail or dead and all that. Shut up. But boy, ain't nothing like making fast money where you can get some shit done early in your damn life. I'm just trying to take something. This is why the younger people talking crap to the older folks. Because they making a large amount of money at such a young age really, really fast. Legally. A lot of them is doing it legally. And you can't tell them nothing because they making way more than the adults is making, and the adults been making it the slow way. A few of the young folk who is getting the bag done already paid their house off in 26, 27. You got 15 more years to pay your shit off. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it low and slow. I'm just saying something. This is why I be trying to advise you good people out here in these streets, man. Get yourself a hustle. Get yourself a hustle because you've been on your job and it's been low and slow. If you get yourself a hustle and make a few extra dollars to where now you can start doing things that would have took you 6 months or 8 months or another year to even get started. But if you getting you some extra money on the side, you can go on and get that thing started in like 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking, dog. You better sell some shit. I keep trying to tell y'all to sell some shit. I know. You don't want to sell your body. I think this shit is ridiculous, especially if there's a market for it. Capitalism. You better get yours. Before they start buying. Shit for sale around here, man. All right. A lot of us got student debt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all out here with that little student debt, little credit card debt, little child support debt. Imagine if you can go ahead on and come up and pay off your reels in like 2 or 3 transactions. In like 2 or 3 transactions, you could pay off your reels. I'm trying to give you some ideas. I was watching this show. Got to be more careful. I was watching this show. Damn it, what's the name of the show that y'all need to go ahead on and check out? My Daughter's Father. Oh, I'm just going to tell y'all about one person. The brother decided to sell himself on OnlyFans to help get some money up for a kidney for his sister. It's the fast way to get some money out of them. You know what I'm saying? Even in the movie, they know one of the fastest way to get some money is if you're selling yourself. Literally. To somebody who want to buy. And he was doing it for a good moral cause. He was doing it to save his sister's life, to try to buy his sister a kidney. And say, Willie working undercover. Man, I got bills. I'm trying to look. Hey, man. Decisions. I got myself in debt. Decision. I got to get myself out by making certain decisions. I want to do my shit fast. Ain't nobody got time to be holding on to debt for all these goddamn years. I think it's stupid. But this is also why I said we need to work together. We need a team. We need to be team players out here. And a lot of y'all don't want nobody hunching your significant other. Come on, wake up. Think about this right here. A lot of us is in relationships to where our significant others is hunching somebody, but because we not together on this shit, ain't nobody bills really getting paid. Ain't nobody debt really getting taken care of. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is y'all cheating and y'all still got this big ass student loan debt? I don't know. Hit you on a cell phone. Who the fuck you want the new Nikes? I can't. The PlayStations. Oh my God, we failing. We is failing. He say, Willie, it's funny. You cannot sell your kidney on the open market. You got to go to the black market because it's illegal to sell your own body parts. That's a fact. I saw somebody, they made a video. This was a woman. I think I saved it. It was on the gram. She said that she can go, y'all know now, plasma. You can go and sell your plasma. You can donate the blood, but you can sell your plasma. This is something that you is allowed to sell. You can sell your plasma. You can donate your body parts. You can donate your body parts. You can sell your plasma. You can donate your body parts. It's funny that you can't sign some waivers to say, like, when you die, sell my body parts to the institutions, and the beneficiary be like, your husband, your wife, your eldest child, your mama, them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody benefits when you donate nobody in your family, in your lineage, benefits from donating your organs. And like you just said, like I just said, you can sell your plasma. I can't sell a kidney though. What you mean I can't sell a kidney? I can give my shit away. I can't sell it though. You say, I actually think that men could make more money selling meat than women selling monkey, but men might fall in love. You got a good point with that right there. And I do think that men could actually make more because it's a rarity. Selling monkey is $37.50 right now. Because there's so many of y'all selling it, so it's not rare. It is really not rare. But I think players, if we get our bodies together and we get our looks together and all that fly stuff, right there, we put ourselves out on these advertisement websites and stuff like that right there, we can get like $1,000, $2,000 a hit. You know what I'm saying? You just got to advertise to the right bras out here in these streets. Because according to how you look, if you got your shit together, like you pow, you looking true. You out here looking swift. A lot of women know that they would never in their lives get a man that looks like you. But they got degrees though. I think they're willing to pay for a time with you. Our biggest problem is the majority of men don't think like that. The majority of men don't think, well, hey, I can sell this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? I can sell me some meat. This is crazy out here, man. But listen. Again, you can donate your body parts, but you can't sell your own body parts. And why in the hell we got 2 kidneys and we ain't got 2 hearts? They say here, and we ain't got two brains. The brain is the most important part of your computer. The most important part of your computer. And then the electricity. We're going to say the electricity is the heart. It's the motor. It's the motor. It's the engine. It's the motor. We ain't got two of the most valuable things. And the liver recreates itself. The liver can grow back. The liver can grow back like a lizard. Oh, y'all, we reptiles. Bitch, we reptilian? Huh? Say, I want a rental husband. Listen, I've been pouring that right there for some years that somebody need to come up with a website. Somebody need to come up with a website. They already have like the escort services, but we need rental husbands. Rental husbands for a period of time. You know what I'm saying? You got the 3-month thing, and then you may have the 6-month package, and then you got the year package. You know what I'm saying? For real. You say plasma is a dime a dozen. However, organ transplants are specific, expensive, and not guaranteed. You right about that right there. But why is it I can't sell my own shit though? You absolutely correct. The only people who making money from your shit is them people. I'm just saying though. I think if somebody is going to be paying for organs and shit, they need to pay the hospital who will do the engine swap. The hospital got to do the swap. That's who need to get paid. The hospital for doing the labor. The person with the kidney need to get paid for their kidney. But the system set up so fly. The only people who finna get paid for your kidney is them people. Now, them people, I don't know which people are selling them, but I know it's them people. I know it ain't you. You know, and I don't think that's fair. I truly don't think that's fair. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into life. Let's go ahead on and get into some life real quick. We got a situation we're going on out here at Birmingham. They living dangerous out here in Birmingham. They living dangerous and unhealthy. And I often see it's darker hue chicks who be on the news speaking about it. And it just be so sad. It just be so sad to watch these types of people experiencing these types of things. Here we go.
Some Birmingham residents say their apartment complex is unhealthy and dangerous.
But they can't get the owner and landlord to do anything about it. They live in Carson Crest Apartments on Carson Road. WVTM 13's Lisa Crane live there now. You spoke to them today, Lisa. What are they saying?
Yeah, they are demanding action from the landlord and owner. And just one look at just one of the buildings here at Carson Crest, and you can see there are some pretty big issues. You can see there boarded up windows and doors.
How do you put in the application after you done ran through the apartment complex and you see some shit that look like that? How do you put in the application there?
Big hole in the roof there, a lot of rotting wood exposed too. And while all of the people I talked to, they say they are looking for a new place to move out of here, they believe, though, that this complex should be condemned.
It's horrible. It's unsafe for everybody that lives here.
Shout out for having a real.
I've had pneumonia twice since I've been here. My son has also been sick as well.
Amber Atkins has only lived here for 4 months, but she's already packing up and looking for a new home. She says much of her sheetrock is soaking wet and falling off the walls and ceiling because of roof leaks, and the apartment is full of mold. And she's not the only one in the complex with these issues.
So I'm quite sure bugs come from right there too, because I see roaches coming like from this little dent right here.
Yeah.
Dominique Bester lives
You got to seal that up with some caulk, baby.
in another building nearby. And like many of her neighbors, she says she's developed health issues after moving in just a few months ago.
Wake up with a sore throat, itchy eyes, different things.
A view from Sky 13 shows one of the largest concerns. A gaping hole in the roof of one of the buildings has allowed water in, and that is spreading from unit to unit.
It has that basement smell. And it's like, it's not livable.
I got a question. Do y'all do walkthroughs before y'all sign the lease? Do y'all get a tour of the apartments, or is they showing y'all good apartments and putting y'all in ungood apartments? Somebody let me know.
It's dangerous. I'm worried that something's gonna fall on me when I'm asleep one day.
They say the landlord's repairs consist of tape to hold the ceiling up.
They put tape on the ceiling, and it ain't even duct tape.
And canvas to cover up gaping holes in the walls.
They don't really fix anything. They just paint over things, just go over things, like patch over stuff. It's like, you can't do that.
They're slumlords. That's how slumlords act. They collect your money and don't do the repairs. We're paying rent for you to fix the repairs. You're just taking our money.
Look at this shit. Like, if I'd have slid by, my first thought is, man, is that a bando? Bitch, I ain't living in no bando, dog.
Now, residents say they have reported these issues to Birmingham's code enforcement. They say officials did come out and posted a sign on the office door saying repairs needed to be made within 14 days or this building could potentially be condemned. We reached out to the landlord and owner hoping to ask them about this. The office door was locked, though. She didn't answer the door in her own personal apartment. And when we spoke to her on the phone, once I identified myself, she hung up.
So the person who worked in the office, she also has an apartment there for cheaper rent, which it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't answering no door and she ain't communicating with the news. That's a good thing to do, baby, because you don't want to lose your job and you don't want to get put out all at the same doggone time. I'm just saying something, Let's go on around here to Jackson, though. Jackson. Now, is this Jackson, Mississippi or Jackson? Well, this has to be Jackson, Mississippi. This can't be Jacksonville. Let's go on and see. They say the water done got shut off. The water done Jesus. I put this up on. Look.
Well, when you wake up, you expect to have running water inside your home.
Mississippi.
Especially when you pay your bills. That's not the case for residents living at Addison Place Apartments. Now, it's located on Copperfield Street, just off Robinson Road. They've been without water for 4 days now because the complex has not paid its bill. 300 Side's Quentin Smith speaks with a resident demanding answers on why the bill has not been paid.
Roughly 70 people live here at Addison Place Apartments, including Sandra Epps. She says she pays her rent on time every month, and a portion of that payment goes towards her water bill. Well, she's now wondering what managers at the complex are doing with her dollars since the money isn't being used to actually pay for water.
It makes you angry because we're paying for rent here. We're on time. We're doing what we're supposed to do. It's like a breach of contract. I'm paying you for services that you're not rendering.
Epps admits it's been a frustrating 4 days without seeing or hearing running water inside her apartment.
Here I am in one of the bathrooms.
This video shows her turning on a faucet.
Okay, they do got the updated faucets, though.
But no water is coming out.
This is one of the toilets.
She even tries flushing her toilet, but can't because there's no water.
I can't really describe how serious this situation is when you don't have water. You know, we take it for granted.
Yes.
And when you're without it, you really realize this is one of the most important factors of our lives.
This is why I be trying to tell y'all, because I am a hurricane victim. I'm in the great state of Florida. Bitch, I'm a Hurricane Andrew survival. One thing about hurricanes, we will not have water, we will not have lights. And I'm here to tell y'all, it's better to not have lights than to not have water.
Epps says the water being turned off is causing a big inconvenience, and she's now having to change up her daily routine.
I bought 5-gallon buckets, like paint buckets from Home Depot, Lowe's, and I go to the car wash, and for $1.50 I can fill these up, but I'm having to do that like twice a day. So I'm lugging 5 gallons bucket of waters, you know, into the apartment.
When we went to the property, we were met with this note on the front door of the leasing office stating no one is available from management and they won't be back until Monday. However, this isn't the first time Addison Place Apartments has faced water woes. More than a year ago, Jackson Water says the complex owed more than $100,000 in unpaid bills. It's unclear how much the complex owes right now, but what is clear is the frustration from Epps.
How do you not take upon yourself to rectify the situation, to make payments to...
Shout out to the cameraman for showing us how thick she was, like from afar. I like when y'all be doing stuff like that right there. Y'all know exactly what we be needing. Look.
Not take upon
you see how far he had to back up? He probably using a drone. He probably using a drone.
To rectify the situation, to make payments, to make a payment arrangement, or whatever needs to be done. Let's do something.
We were told someone.
I bet she good at the fish fry though.
From
I bet she can fish
would
fry.
be giving us a call back about the water being turned off, but at this time we are still waiting to hear back. In the meantime, before water can be turned back on here at the complex, property owners must get in contact with Jackson Water to discuss ways to pay off this outstanding balance. Reporting outside Addison Place Apartment.
Got to be more careful. Look here. Look here. We already got a building that's falling apart. We got a building that's falling apart. And then we got a building with no water. We're going to stay in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, in Jackson, Mississippi, I just want to say to all of you true players out here in these streets, all you true players out here who got a few dollars, it should not be that difficult for y'all to at least be trying to do polygamy out there. Listen, they live raw out there. They live raw and they got churn. If y'all got a few dollars, now, and damn it, if y'all can make rules and regulations, you know, for your jurisdiction, I think that y'all can try something. I think that y'all can try something because they down bad. They down bad in Jackson. Now we just had one to where the building falling apart. And then we got one with the water off. Now we got one day to cut off the goddamn power. Bitch, I tell you who the power been cut off to a Jackson apartment complex. This is in Jackson. Again, another one.
New at 10, 3 on your side has launched an investigation.
This shit is such. Wait, this is such on the regular. He's doing both stories.
Into why power was shut off at West Jackson apartment complex. It happened yesterday at the Grand Chateau Apartments during the hottest hours of the day. Now, many of you are asking why. 3 on your side's Chris Fields finds answers for you.
Take a look behind me. The people living in these apartments are left in the dark, without power. A tough situation to be in. But here's the shocker. 3 on your side learned the reason why the power was out. Well, it was all because of meter tampering.
They playing around with the meters. She say, wait a little Duval at.
No warnings at all. It's just a pop-up.
During the peak hours of extreme heat, Lisa Kelly says power was shut off to her building at the Grand Chateau Apartments Wednesday.
We gonna act like we don't see a pit wig up on the wall. Wait a minute. Wait, that is a whole wig, shout.
Hours of extreme heat. Lisa Kelly says power was...
Bitch, if that ain't a crinkle curler, damn it, is that a silk? That's something. Y'all tell me what that is.
Shut off to her building at the Grand Chateau Apartments Wednesday. And when she went to turn the lights on, here's what happened.
I can't see in there. It's a brick. The apartments is brick. It's hot in there. You can't see anything, and it's just a lot of frustration going in and out the apartment.
She say it's brick and I can't see. I don't know why, because it's brick you can't see, or is you telling us that it's brick and it ain't no windows in that bit, and that's why you can't see because ain't no light coming in.
You know, especially people who don't
hold on, back it up.
And it's just a lot of frustration going in and out the apartment.
That don't make no sense, especially people who don't pay the light bill.
And she's not alone. There are countless tenants like her living in the same situation.
It's so hot out here, and then most people are sick.
Shout out for having a real.
You know, like people are on medicines and stuff.
For Tammy Bibbs, having no lights in that area, she says can be dangerous.
Because you don't know if somebody gonna come in, kick your door in, shoot or do whatever.
It's heartbreaking. It's a lot of women and children over here.
A lot of women and children.
Pregnant woman.
But that's...
And pregnant. I told y'all, the bitch don't matter what position, what situation that she in, she gonna keep that baby.
Not all the people who make up the complex. They also include disabled and elderly people. Here you can see the property is in bad shape.
Man, shout out to the cameraman for trying to get us a peek.
So include disabled and elderly people.
We so nasty. Look at Auntie sitting with her legs open with the cameraman down there. She know he down there.
You can see the property is in bad shape, trash and debris everywhere.
residents did express they still have running water. As a result of not having any power, we captured families outside cooking and feeding their families. And when they try to find somewhere to go,
some of the women's shelters and men's shelters, they so full.
See, what started out as a call for help ended up being a bigger issue than we thought. 3 on Your Side reached out to Entergy on what triggered the shutoff. They sent a statement saying, in part, Entergy Mississippi found meter tampering at the Capital City apartment complex's multi-family meter base, which contains more than 1 meter. Per our safety requirements, we must disconnect service to the 4-meter base to protect the public until the property owner completes the necessary repairs. 3 on Your Side also reached out to the property owner. He's with Kyram Atlanta LLC. He shared with us that everyone who lived on the property was evicted back in May of 2025.
Whoa, wait a minute. They not supposed to be renting?
So no one is supposed to be living there currently.
I just pray for everybody, and I pray for myself that we get ourselves together and get right.
Right now, there are still more questions than answers when it comes to this issue. But I can assure you, though, this is not the end of this story. But for now, tenants are left to live in these conditions. No timeline for restoration. And many I spoke with expressed they have nowhere else to go. Reporting in Jackson, I'm Chris Fields, 3.
I know good as hell well they didn't say that they had all got put out in May of 2025. Ain't nobody supposed to be living there. Bitch, they living in a bando. They living in a bando. You say he look like Jesus. He look like Jesus. Listen. At first it had you like, oh my God, I can't believe what these people is going through. And the landlords need to go ahead and only do their doggone part so these people can have some power. This is the mind frame that it'll put you in. And this is why we be needing the whole story.
To protect the public until the property owner completes the necessary repairs. 3 on Your Side also reached out to the property owner.
Look. Watch it. Y'all do know that she has a baby out here. She has a baby because she got a stroller. So that's a baby in the stroller. Got a mustard and shit. Is this honey? That look like that Kernel. That Kernel, is that white honey?
He's with Kyram Atlanta LLC. He shared with us that everyone who lived
all this shit is bando, dog.
On the property was evicted back in May of 2025.
May of 2025. Y'all know almost August in 26. Y'all know almost August in 26. Now this person is really, really smart. This is to do this thing called block the sun. Bitch, it is super hot out there. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man.
So no one is supposed to be living there currently.
I just pray for everybody, and I pray for myself that we get ourselves together and get right.
Get right. Oh, this is so sad. A lot of us, we play that strong shit. I'm strong. I can make it through and all this. Man, bitch be crying. Bitch be out here crying. Now, she was one who cried on camera. All right. She say, get right. We typically don't use that terminology unless we wrong. And she know that they is wrong. Y'all not supposed to be here. Hold on. Slow me down, pimp. I ain't done. It's just starting. So y'all got put. Did they tell us in the beginning that they've been paying their bills? Oh, they were paying the lights. They didn't have no rent. They don't have no rent. The reason that the lights was on because they paying the lights. The light company did not know that nobody was not supposed to be living there. So the landlord is not doing anything wrong. They not paying rent. They paid lights and they been living rent free. Why's in the... Y'all ain't got no damn money. Why is there a pregnant bitch right? Oh hell no. Run it back.
Tampering.
No warnings at all. It's just a pop-up.
I believe that they were still they was paying the water also. But the water and the light company don't know that everybody is supposed to be evicted.
During the peak hours of extreme heat, Lisa Kelly says power was shut off to her building at the Grand Chateau Apartments.
At the Grand Chateau, and look at the names that they be having. Grand. They call it like big, like grande. They do stuff like that. Y'all not even paying rent, though. Yeah, they all squatting. According to the landlord, they all squatting.
Wednesday, and when she went to turn the lights on, here's what happened.
And then we got to think about this right here too. So you mean to tell me that the landlord have not been out to his property knowing that these people are still living there? I do believe that the landlord was also accepting monies. I believe the landlord has been accepting monies. Remember, they're supposed to have been out since last year. I know the landlord been accepting some money.
I can't see in there. It's a brick. The apartments is brick. It's hot in there. You can't see anything, and it's just a lot of frustration going in and out the apartment.
But that don't make no sense, especially for people who don't pay the light bill.
And
it don't make no sense, people who been paying the light bill, and for y'all who not supposed to be living in no damn bando. It don't make no sense to y'all to be there, and y'all not supposed to be around there.
She's not alone. There are countless tenants like her living in the same situation.
It's so hot out here, and then most people are sick.
Where's y'all rags and shit? Baby, supposed to have your little towel wiping and shit. Like I got a towel here, bitch. I'd be outside with old rags or something. That bitch hot than something, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like people are on medicines and stuff.
For Tammy Bibbs, having no lights in that area, she says can be dangerous.
Because you don't know if somebody gonna come in, kick your door in.
And then it also says a lot about the people who live there. You all is not of a clean peoples. Y'all outside got garbage and shit. The outside walkways and shit is garbage on the ground. Huh?
Shoot or do whatever. It's heartbreaking. It's a lot of women and children over here, pregnant woman.
But that's not all the...
Look at this. Oh. I do understand poor. I do understand poverty. Now, remember, they also said we ain't got nobody like that. Ain't got no friends and no family and shit like that right there. When I tell y'all, if there's some true players out here in these streets, y'all need to slide through and pick you one. Slide through and pick you one, maybe pick you two. You know what I'm saying? You got to house them hoes or something, but they got to follow instructions. They got to follow instructions like being on the goddamn job. I'm just trying to tell you something. A lot of people might say, well, no, you shouldn't do it like that because it should be about love. It should be the hell no. It should be about building. We got to build out here, you know. You say we over 100? Give y'all set a pat on the back. Y'all done made over 100 out here with a thumbs up. Appreciate that right there.
People who make up the complex. They also include disabled and
they'll show one player.
Elderly people. Here you can see the property is in bad shape.
And they getting peed in.
Trash and debris everywhere. Residents did express they still
trash and debris everywhere. I'm not talking about inside of the building, but there's the trash outside.
Running water. As a result of not having any power, we captured families outside.
Did they say this? Did they say that they cut off the water? Hold on.
They still have running
Oh,
water.
they still got water.
As a result of not having any power, we captured families outside cooking and feeding their families.
And think about it, dog. When people be saying that they don't have anybody, people we have been told that blood is thicker than water, all that fly stuff. We have been told that this my bestie, this my best friend. Now, I'm not saying that a lot of them people around there ain't on dope. They could be on some dope and maybe they hard to deal with. But I don't think that everybody is hard to deal with. I don't think that everybody around there is hard to deal with. I believe that people just don't, bitch, you can't come stay with me. You know what I'm saying? No, bitch, I ain't got no money to help you. We all poor. You know, I'm barely holding on, baby. And because we refuse to work together. But I can understand why a lot of people refuse to work together, because if this person is working their behind off to get themselves in a better position, and you ain't working your behind off to get yourself to a better position, ain't nowhere in the hell that we need to link up. Because one person is going to make us both drown, and we ain't trying to do that right there. You say, Willie, these are the queens that don't want a true player. They can't take charge. You say that is what's happening. Yeah. Yep, you got a great point. You got a great point. A lot of them just out there strong. They just strong out there like that right there, man. And hey, dawg. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Again, decisions. I lack sympathy. I lack empathy. I like all that little fly shit right there, because as long as we all grown and we got mobility skills and all that fly stuff right there, you can make a way. You can pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You can pull yourself out. No, dog, you folk don't like that. Wait till you sounding like you white, Willie. Pull yourself up, damn it, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. A lot of black folks done that. And if a lot of black folks have done that, I think that a whole lot of more black folks could do that. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Start complaining, start asking for programs and shit. Use what you got to get what you need. Again, there y'all go with that little moral shit. You refuse to use what you got to get what you need. Bitch need a place to stay and you scared to sell it? Shout out to the minors who run away who ain't afraid to sell it. Bitch got to eat. You know what I'm saying? A bitch need a place to sleep, and they know that they got to give it up. We adults and we afraid to give it up because I'm following morals. Morally, that's not right. Listen, sleeping under a bridge in my mind ain't right. Huh? Sleeping outside, not by choice, ain't right in my mind morally. You know, but you get what you get. You get what you get. Move right along. Y'all, we got to get off that shit right there. Sad. That shit right there sad. Let's go to Milwaukee then. Y'all ladies out here still doing what y'all doing, and I just will continue to report on y'all ladies doing what y'all doing. Because out in Milwaukee, we have a man who is accused of stalking. They say stalking. And they just be throwing that little word around. Stalking his ex-girlfriend. Is it really stalking if you're trying to get your ex-girlfriend back? You know what I'm saying? Like you calling her, you texting her and shit, goddamn, shout, answer your phone, man. You may slide her to the job or something. Damn, just talk to me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that really stalking, or is you heartbroken? Is you heartbroken? You fighting for your relationship? Do you know that women will tell you the reason that y'all ain't get back together because you didn't fight for me hard enough? Be like, bitch, you ain't see me in the trees and shit with binoculars? You ain't listen to your mama tell you how many times I slid up to her house and you wasn't there? You know what I'm saying? But when you is fighting to be with somebody, they don't appreciate it. Well, in this case, we have a Milwaukee man who is accused of stalking. But then he killed her, though. He loved her, though. If he killed her, go ahead.
Prosecutors charged a man with killing his ex hours after she filed a temporary restraining order against him. As Bill Miston explains, that was granted, but it was too late. Bill.
Imagine your restraining order getting granted after you did. Dang.
Yeah, hi there, Kim. 32-year-old Kiana Pliska said she'd been stalked, physically and emotionally abused by her ex for months. Last Thursday, she asked the court, petitioning the court, for a temporary restraining order.
Stalked and physically abused for months by her ex. Remember, I just said that.
Hours later, she would be dead. Pliska was shot and killed in a parking lot near Packard and Lake Drive in St. Francis last Thursday night. Today, prosecutors charged her ex-boyfriend, Randall Lenyard, with first-degree intentional homicide and stalking. Court filings say the shooting happened during an exchange of their child. Pliska was shot multiple times and later died at the hospital. Police arrested Lenyard later that evening. Court filings say Lenyard admitted to killing Pliska and driving off with their son. Now, court records show Pliska filed a temporary restraining order against Lenyard earlier that day, accusing Lenyard of stalking her for months. Now, Pliska also filed a restraining order against Lenyard this past spring. A relative of Lenyard who urged Pliska to file that petition for a restraining order told police that Lenyard, quote, sucked her back in. And Pliska didn't go to that hearing, and ultimately that petition was dismissed. As for Lenyard, he's set to appear on the charges this week. It's unclear if he has an attorney who can speak on his behalf. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Bill Miston, Fox 6 News.
Such a difficult story, and now learning that a child possibly was a witness. Thank you.
Yeah, child witness. Don't nobody care nothing about that right there. Did y'all hear that right there? Remember, because he mentally and physically abused her for months. Remember? And then one of her people had to say, you better go get another restraining order or something, right? He sucked her back in, though.
Pliska to file that
petition
for a restraining order against Lenyard this past spring. A relative of Lenyard who urged Pliska to file that petition for a restraining order told police that Lenyard, quote, sucked her back in.
He sucked her back in. And we have the capability of doing this flight shit right here. Listen. I get so sick of people acting like because we get physical with one another that we don't want to be together. She went through it for months, remember? Went through it for months, and he talked her back into it. Sucked her back in. Sucked her right on back up into the love of her life. She really loved that man. She really loved that man, but she must have said something slick when they transferred the child. You know, she said something slick and got popped, something like that right there. You know, because we just ain't killing to be killing. Now let's just keep it 100. But she wanted to be in that domestic love relationship. There's no other way around it. Again, if you don't want to be in a domestic love relationship, you don't be in a domestic love relationship. This shit's so simple, but it seems like for women, it's hard for y'all to grasp that. Y'all make all these damn excuses. And I thought he would change. I thought that. No, you didn't. You was a liar. You was a liar. You like that aggressive love shit. The majority of us do. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And Pliska didn't go to that hearing, and
she filled out for the paperwork and didn't go to the hearing, so they said it did play too much. We ain't giving her nothing.
Ultimately, that petition was dismissed.
As it should have been dismissed. When y'all don't show up to court, we need to put in the system, she played too much. Don't take her serious. She loves that man. She wants to be in a domestic love relationship. If they could just write that in the notes, that'd be beautiful. So now that is in the notes, and we pass that on to 911. And if she ever called 911, the dispatchers, they can look at the points that has been put on her file. Oh, she just playing. This is just temporary. She wants to be in this type of relationship. And hang up on her ass and move on. It's a damn shame, but we supposed to be around here feeling sorry for this beautiful queen right here. Just as beautiful as she want to be. But she loved this man right here. She got a baby and stuff, and she loved it, man. Huh? She loved him. That's who she wanted to be with, and could name one of you other players. Could name one of you other players who was in y'all's inbox, or in her inbox, and who's on the job, and who down at the supermarket, who will see her like on a regular and stuff, and be trying to get at you, be like, I got a man though, which was good, and she didn't give y'all no play, because y'all could have probably got dead out here in the street. But she wouldn't give y'all the time of day because she was in love with the player who she was in love with. Decisions. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much of you. I ain't gonna be much hope. You just can't make me feel bad about the decision that you made. I don't know how to do that. I really don't know how to do that. We going out here to Orlando? I think we going to Orlando.
Sir.
Boy, y'all play too much. Now, I'm finna give y'all a story, but I want y'all to listen to the story, and I want to see if y'all think that a player was wrong. Y'all think that the player was wrong for his actions out here? We have a man from the villages. A man from the villages, don't know where the village is at, but he from the villages. He faces charges. And they're saying because of after a Tinder date goes wrong. Let's see if he's wrong.
For a sugar baby ended with a man from the...
Hold on, back it up.
A search for a sugar baby ended with a man from the villages facing charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill.
West 2's Haley Crumble-Home explains how this started as shopping and dinner and then ended with a smashed car and a man held at gunpoint.
A sugar baby, a smashed car, and a semi-automatic Ruger. That's how a date ended July 22nd at this roundabout in Lady Lake. How it started was with 67-year-old resident of the Villages, David O'Brien, looking for love online, the dating app Tinder specifically. And according to an arrest report from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office, O'Brien let a woman he met on the app know he was looking for a sugar baby, allegedly telling the woman he would give her $1,000 each visit. The report says the woman and O'Brien agreed to meet for dinner. The woman had her 3 friends drive her there. It says O'Brien also took the woman to shop for lingerie, giving her $200. When they got to his home, the report says he gave her another $600. But the report says once the woman got to his house, she began to feel uncomfortable and contacted her friends to come pick her up. It says O'Brien told her she should give the money back because that was not the agreement.
How many of y'all agree with that? How many of y'all agree with that? How many of y'all agree with they made an agreement? This is what she signed up for. And once she got to feeling uncomfortable, she called her peoples to come on around there and pick her back. And all Buddy's saying is, okay, you didn't hold up your end of the contract. You didn't hold up your end of the bargain. Let me get my damn money back. Huh? I think that she should have respected the game and gave him his money back. That's what I think. What do y'all think?
The woman went outside and got in a car with her friends, but O'Brien jumped in his Ford F-150 and chased after them.
He should.
O'Brien rammed the back of the victim's car, causing it to hit a pole. It says O'Brien came around again and hit the car one more time, disabling it. 3 of the people inside the car ran. The 4th came around the car and O'Brien pointed a gun at him, according to the arrest report, telling him to get on the ground or he would kill him. Multiple 911 calls were made. The man on the ground was able to get away and law enforcement arrived. O'Brien's statements are redacted from the arrest report. He was ultimately arrested on charges including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. Covering Sumter County, Haley Crumble-Home, West 2 News.
How many of y'all think that Buddy was wrong, though?
Search for a sugar baby.
I think that he was all in the right. And how does she get the tip out and keep that man money, though? I think he should have bust bitch in the head and cut her face with a blade. Because she probably pretty. She probably one of them young, pretty little sugar babies. I'd have cut her shit right here. But you gonna find you something else to play with out here in the goddamn street. Damn, I told you I was looking for love. Huh? Hold on. Told bitch I was looking for love. Y'all here playing. I done already gave you 200 and some sexy lingerie. And then, but I gave you another 6 hole and you want to get back to my little spot and now you feeling jittery and shit when it's time to bust it open?
The report says he gave her another $600.
See? 200 and took her to the lingerie store. Well, the defendant gave another $600 and took her to San Bernardino, San Bernard Road.
His home. The report says he gave her each visit. The report says the woman.
Listen a little bit. I'm gonna give you $1,000 for each visit. I'm gonna give you a whole stack, bitch. It's probably more than you making a week anyway. Probably more than you making 2 weeks because y'all don't like to work.
O'Brien agreed to meet for dinner. The woman had her 3 friends drive her there. It says O'Brien also took the woman to shop for lingerie, giving her $200.
So he gave her 2 and got you some outfits and probably left her with the receipt and the tags. Huh?
When they got to his home, the report says he gave her another $600. But the report says
that's 8. That's 8 he done gave her plus the lingerie. So that's probably in all $1,000 right there.
Once the woman got to his house, she began to feel uncomfortable and contacted her friends to come pick her up. It says O'Brien told her she should give the money back because that was not the agreement.
That's a real reasonable man right there. That's a real, that's an older player right there. Old player. Listen, okay, I'm kind of upset that you don't want to stay and you want to leave. Fine, you can do that right there. But let me get that back, shout. No, let me get all that right there back. Then listen, I'd have locked those on that bitch. You would not get up out of here. This shit gonna turn into Saw. This shit gonna turn to Saw now. It gonna turn into Saw. I'd have pulled out a chainsaw. Had a bit peeing on herself. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. But he faces charges. Listen, if y'all don't free David, man, if y'all don't free David, if you ever see this right here, the Willie Williams show is backing up your decision making, pimp. I promise you that right there. She was way wrong, but society is not going to look at her as wrong. She's going to look at it's going to look at you as wrong. And watch this. A lot of people may say that he took advantage of her. He took advantage of her. He sucked her in. She did not know what she doing because she a sugar baby. She's younger than him. He has more experience than her. But they is okay with the term sugar baby. But if you was a sugar daddy, you the problem. How the fuck? Listen, that's why y'all can't listen to these little bitches. I'm trying to tell you something. Y'all slow out here in these streets, dog. They slow when they want to be slow. They slow when they want to be slow. It is what it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna even tell you. Ooh. We got a story of Hector. I think it's Hector of Philalope. Damn it, I can't think about the name, but don't worry about it because we finna hear about it right now. But y'all gotta watch these goddamn adults. We gotta watch these maps. We got a map. We got a map out here. How many thumbs up do we got on this slow moving Monday? Damn it, I'm burping and shit. I'm trying to breathe, burp, and talk all at the same time. That's ridiculous. We have a situation. We have a man out of Miami, my city. We have a man who done got arrested for doing something. The conduct unbecoming. He is accused of trying to forcibly smooch. He trying to forcibly smooch on a young girl. He trying to give it to her. You know what I'm saying? And she denied, no, don't do it. The problem with this story is, and let me show y'all, buddy. He don't look like he mean no harm, though. He don't look like he mean no harm. His name Carlos or Hector or some shit like that right there. But they say he forcibly. He tried to kiss on the young girl. Let's see what they say. It's all on camera.
Also now at 11, disturbing video tonight shows the moment a man walks up to a 13-year-old girl and forcibly kisses her. The alarming incident happened.
Did I forgot to say a 13-year-old young girl?
At a restaurant in Miami Beach. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is your reporter live in Miami Beach with new body cam video of the arrest. Yvonne?
Lauren, it's a Nicaraguan Honduran family-owned restaurant located here on Washington Avenue. According to police, the subject was a regular customer of the business. Tonight we learned that the victim, the 13-year-old girl, is traumatized.
Bodycam video from Miami Beach police detectives captured the arrest of the man they were after for a week.
Okay, what's your name, brother? Guillermo.
This is him, 38-year-old Guillermo Mayorga Prado.
Hello. Was arrested. Guillermo. Listen, you got to roll your R's. Guillermo. I think they roll it right there at the Guillermo.
This is him, 38-year-old Guillermo Mayorga.
Guillermo Mayorga Pedro.
This is him, 38-year-old Guillermo Mayorga Prado.
Guillermo Mayorga Prago. I got them R's down. Go ahead.
Was arrested and charged with lewd and lascivious conduct of a minor.
According to police, the suspect forcibly kissed a 13-year-old girl on the lips at a restaurant in Miami Beach on July.
What if she look 18? I don't know.
9th. The victim's brother was sitting with her minutes before, but police say the suspect lured the brother to go outside.
And told the brother.
The brother was lured outside.
That there were some dirty tables so that he can go and tend to those. Took advantage of our victim, kissed her before leaving the establishment.
Got that sugar though.
The girl screamed. Police say the victim's family kicked him out, went to police, and showed them the surveillance video. The restaurant located on Washington Avenue is a family-owned business.
You know what'd be crazy at a time that I do be believing that somebody be needing to be whooped, they don't get whooped? I don't be understanding.
We wanted to identify our subject, locate him, and no matter the time of day, as we see on the body-worn camera footage, we followed him all the way to North Miami Beach to arrest him.
Alarmed by the actions of this criminal.
The incident has even outraged Miami Beach officials.
She say, he kissed me. He's supposed to have been whooped, dog. Promise you.
And hopeful that our courts will bring justice to this child, to this family that has faced this horrific crime.
Our message to the public is very simple. Whether you're a resident or you're a visitor,
Watch your turn.
we have zero tolerance for anyone taking advantage of a minor in our city.
Oh, okay.
And according to Miami-Dade Corrections, the suspect is out after paying $7,500 bond.
750.
But he was instructed to stay away from the minor, no contact with her whatsoever, and to stay away from the restaurant.
What if he been wanting to do that for like a long time? Because it did say that he's a regular.
Else, he would be behind bars again.
He is a regular, so he probably been watching Shorty. Damn it, my man, he been watching Shorty. He done lured outside. Hey, you know some tables need to be cleaned out there. You need to go on out there and clean them damn tables instead of sitting up here with your sister.
Brother was sitting with her minutes before, but police say the suspect looked.
And the brother soft. Brother soft is all like goddamn dope. You know what I'm saying? He ain't run back in there and jump on. He just said, you got to go. You got to get on up out of here. You got to get out of here. So sad.
For the brother to go outside.
And told the brother that
I ain't
there
gonna
were some
lean
dirty
in.
tables.
Listen, the brother wasn't even outside yet. What did he think was going to happen? What is on the mind of a map? They trying to get her married. You might got a point. I'm missing the whole story. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing the whole angle, but she just ain't going for it right now. Or maybe she had to act like this because it was in public.
Lured the brother to go outside.
And told the brother that there were some dirty tables so that he can go and tend
He
to
leaned
those.
her back too, like he was in love.
Took advantage of our victim, kissed her before leaving the establishment.
The girl screamed. Police say the victim's family kicked him out, went to police, and showed them the surveillance video.
So ain't nobody from in the back run out there with a shank or some hot boiling water or nothing. They just say, get out, get out, get out. Y'all play too much though, dog. I don't. At a time to where there's times to where you can get a free ass whooping out. You know what I'm saying? You can hand out a free one, and you can go too far, and you will get off because of the severity of the crime out here in these streets. You can get off. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that it's fair. I just don't think that it's fair that he was able to walk away. But hey, what if she was luring him? What if she hollered because she thought somebody who wasn't supposed to see them saw them kissing? I know. I saw the same video that y'all had them seen, but I like to just think outside the box sometimes. I don't know. You said they should have gave him that damn correction and instruction. Yeah, they should have let him know. She ain't ready to get that monkey up just yet, dog. What is you doing? Huh? It was probably Thursday too. It ain't even Friday. What is you doing? Got to be more careful. Now listen, so he must be a citizen. He must be a citizen because they did not talk about him not being a citizen. They didn't say that he was on the pack your bag list. They didn't say that right there. So I'm guessing that he probably got a certificate. I don't. I guess he's supposed to be around here now. But got to be more careful. He's just taking it. Listen, do y'all even understand that it's getting like worse and worse and worse with maps? It's getting worse and worse and worse. And I do understand that people, they make the argument, well, we do have video and we get to see it more and more and more. I get that right there at all, but it's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and they getting more brazen. I always want to use that little word. Little brazen. I don't even know what brazen mean. I guess brazen is risque or something. Brazen definition. Brazen mean bold. See, risque. Well, they ain't say risque. I'm saying risque. But bold, brazen means bold and without shame, shocking, made of brass. Okay, without shame. Oh, so y'all women brazen. Y'all them hoes out here brazen. Y'all without shame. Listen, you got to use words properly. We got to use words properly. Them hoes brazen out here in these streets. Y'all educated whole brazen. How did that sound? No? Maybe? No, that's not professional. Got it. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Listen, when I tell y'all, and shout out to the aunties of America. I need to make a shirt. The aunties of America out here. Aunties of America who still don't play. Aunties of America. This is what the aunties of America mean. They don't play. This gonna be like between us. Aunties of America mean that they don't play out here in these streets. Let me go on and grab this right here. We have an auntie of America right now. They say that an auntie, well, they say a woman is accused of stabbing the juvenile. Stabbing the juvenile in the 7 wall. So this New Orleans is out there in New Orleans. Y'all is not gonna believe why auntie, let me put auntie up on the screen. Y'all not gonna believe why auntie done shanked the juvenile. I'm gonna let them tell y'all why auntie done shanked the juvie. Go ahead.
Mother stabbed her.
Hold on.
Police say a New Orleans grandmother stabbed her grandson because she was, quote, mad. And
oh, I said auntie. Well, we gonna take off the auntie of America and we gonna use grandmothers of America. Granny, Nana of America. Nana of America. Go ahead.
Police say a New Orleans grandmother stabbed her grandson because she was, quote, mad. And for the first time at 4, we are seeing that woman's mugshot. Chris Welty reports that the woman confessed during a police interview.
Why was Nana mad? Watch it.
57-year-old Dion Minix faces 1 count of aggravated battery after the New Orleans Police Department says she stabbed her grandson multiple times. Police say the attack happened in the 2500 block of AP Toro around 3:30 Thursday afternoon.
My daughter actually cried when she seen her come out there in handcuffs. She was like a zombie.
This woman, who asked us not to identify her, says Minix took in her 4 grandchildren. She says the kids range from 15 to 19 years old.
She took in 4 grandbabies.
Anybody in this block can tell you that lady was a working lady. She went to church on Sunday.
Okay.
The arrest warrant says...
Now, Shirley, you gonna act like we don't know that's you, Shirley. We know that's you, baby.
Minix's grandson returned home and knocked on the front door.
Come on.
Minix refused to let her grandson in because she had company.
Come on.
According to the warrant, her grandson went to the back door, made it into his room for a phone charger when Minix approached him and told him again that she did not want him inside. The warrant says Minix armed herself with a kitchen knife, swung it several times, injuring her grandson's left hand and right wrist.
Do you believe she's capable of stabbing one of her grandchildren?
No.
Police detain.
She's not capable. Y'all know why Nana stabbed her grandbaby? Do y'all understand why Nana stabbed her grandbaby? Come on.
Minix at her home and brought her to a precinct for questioning. After reading her rights and signing a form acknowledging she understood, the warrant says Minix admitted to the attack.
Shut your mouth. She admitted to it?
During her admission, the warrant says she told investigators she was, quote, mad and needed time to herself. The warrant says Minix said her grandson does not listen and he can get aggravating. Police say that does not justify violent behavior.
In my mind, they do, but go ahead.
Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Raspani says aggravated battery is a serious charge.
It is, so I don't see y'all pointing out why she stabbed her grandson. Come on, y'all. Work with me.
Could very well be up to attempted murder. That's going to be the decision of the district attorney.
Neighbors say Minix loved her grandchildren despite behavioral challenges. They say she tried her best.
The one that called the police for her, She loved him to death. That was her heartbeat. She loved that child.
Will the grandmother's character play into any of this?
Well, maybe, but most people, 99.9% of the time, don't commit crimes. It's just that 0.1% that'll get you in trouble.
Now, minutes ago, Minix made her first appearance here at Orleans Parish Criminal Court. She went before a commissioner. Her bond was set at $2,500. During the interaction, the commissioner said he almost did not sign the arrest warrant. He says he had to, though, based on Minix's admission during the police interview, as well as her scratching her grandson with a knife. The commissioner says that it wasn't a true stab wound, but he did have several scratches on his body. The commissioner says that she is a low risk, that she is a New Orleanian that has worked in this area for 20 plus years. He says that she does have the right to tell people who can go on and off of her property, but because her grandson lives with her, it does complicate things. She does plan to, when she post bond, she does plan to live with her grandson again, and the commissioner wants her to enroll in a domestic violence prevention program. Reporting live at Orleans Parish.
Don't need no damn program. I'm glad that you finally had done said, well, she was inside hunching. I don't think that y'all had done caught. Well, the majority of y'all must didn't catch it. She needed time to herself. Remember, she had company.
Knocked on the front
Hold on,
door.
watch this.
Old.
Anybody in this block can tell you that lady was a working lady. She went to church.
She went to church, and on that day, she needed some meat.
On Sunday.
The arrest warrant says Minix's grandson returned home and knocked on the front
Come on.
door. Minix refused to let her grandson in because she had company.
Thank you. All this was about some meat. This was all about some meat, and grandson got stabbed because he didn't recognize game.
According to the warrant, her grandson went to the back door.
His hard-headed ass. His hard-headed ass. Bitch ain't late. I got somebody in the house right now. I'm gonna need y'all to come back later.
Made it into his room for a phone charger.
So now you done snuck in by the damn phone charger.
When Minix approached him and told him again that she did not want him inside.
Listen, if you don't hear me, get your ass outside. I done got this man to pop them hymns. He probably done popped the hymns. She got him an older player or something like that. He probably got to pop hymns or C or Psy. Is it C or Psy, Alice? Damn it, it's one of them. I finally got Deke round here. She probably got Deke done snuck in. Deke done snuck in down from the church. He don't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. He don't want to be seen. You know, snuck your retarded I can't say them words. You know, snuck your insubordinate. I don't know. That's the wrong one. Damn it. I told you not right now.
The warrant says Minix armed herself with a kitchen.
Since you're hard-headed, I'll be right back. Let me go in and get the goddamn shank. Let me go in here and get the goddamn shank. Yeah, he on them blue chews, and he around here faking. Get you sneaking in. He on the honey pack. He on the honey pack.
Knife. Swung it several times, entering her grandson's left hand and right wrist.
She scratched Buddy. She scratched him. That's why they were saying, like, at the end, like, it's really not a stab wound. It's really like a scratch on him. You know what I'm saying? It could be attempted murder. No. And with a domestic violence course class trying to get some meat, Your Honor. Don't play too much, dog.
Do you believe she's capable of stabbing one of her grandchildren?
No.
I know. She not capable. Y'all got to stop sounding stupid. Listen, Linda, Stacy, whoever you is that's down the street, damn it, we know them shoe socks that you got on. We know them shoe socks anywhere, baby. You have to at your age, you have to stop being under the belief that everybody is not capable, or people is not capable of doing certain things. Everybody's capable. Everybody capable unless you not capable physically. Unless, like, you ain't got no arms and shit, you can't stab nobody. Well, I got to take that back, because dudes who didn't have no arms, he ended up shooting a bit. Then hilarious out here in these streets. But anyway, I want to say free my dog. Free my dog. We shouldn't be locking people up because they're trying to get some meat. Now, shout out for that low cut. Shout out if that's her real too. But shout out for the low cut. We should not be locking people up if they trying to get some meat. I don't think that that's a reasonable reason. I don't think that that's a reasonable reason to get you locked. Damn it, come on, man. What is this world coming to? This is not life. If we're gonna get locked up for trying to enjoy ourselves, you know, all he had to do is go on down there to a little ragged ass friend's house and shit and let her get off. You know what I'm saying? And then she would have put a pot of beans on or something and let their back in. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all who got children, y'all who have multiple children and shit like that right there, please have y'all some life insurance. Because for the people who have to take on, or the people who is going to decide to take on y'all's children, they need some money. Y'all need to pay the people who are going to take on y'all children. Remember, she took on four of her grandchildren, and I'm pretty sure that either her son who had the grandchildren or her daughter who had the grandchildren, if they died, they didn't have no damn insurance. I just want to say that right there. They didn't have no goddamn insurance. Hell, they probably in jail, and y'all know they ain't had no damn money. You know, and she stuck with them goddamn babies. Stuck with them babies. Can't get her no meat when she trying to get her some damn meat. Huh? Let's at least have some life insurance or some money stacked away if you're going to go to jail and shit like that right there, so she can at least go to like a hotel or something. Somewhere nice. Especially like if she with Deep. She just can't go anywhere, and she can't go in the community hotels. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Free my dog. Free my dog. Damn shame. We locking up nanas. We locking up nanas now. Bite that meat, man. No. How's we raising our children to do this? Listen. Oh, we have a community that's marching and shit. They saying, no, we won't go justice, no peace. Well, in this case, it's not justice and no peace. Y'all come on in, man. Hit the thumbs up button. I can't believe it. Can't believe it, but I can believe it. We need some more nanas out here who gonna do something to your ass when you trying to block the blessings. Remember, she go to church every week. Y'all trying to block them blessings. I know what y'all thinking, but you supposed to be married when you doing all that right there. Blah, blah, blah. But what if the Lord is blessing her with a little stress reliever? Huh? What if the Lord has blessed her with Deep? If she had Deep round now. Deep is short for deacon, in case y'all don't know. Listen, if she had Deep round now, you know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. The Lord, something on around them. She probably said, well, come on around here for the little plate that I got. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, nanas, they always cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got that little plate. Come on around here. I got a little plate, make it poop. Got a plate, make it poop. Got a plate, make it poop and go to sleep, or sleep and poop. It one of them. Just come on around here. Done lured buddy on in. Got that plate of ham hocks. Big ass plate too. Damn it, this the plate by this goddamn high. Huh? Comfort food. Remember I told y'all about the comfort food? Yeah. You finna get them full. You finna fandangle. Get them full. Let them nod off. And then while he nodding off, he pooling in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck. Now he got him stuck. And then he got to sneak out the back. You got to sneak out the back. Cause Dick, you can't be seen. Damn it, you went in like at 9 in the morning and you going to come on out by 7 or 8. You got to go out the back, pimp. You can't do that right there. Just saying something. Move right along. Boy, you dog, you folk done caused a problem in Baltimore. You dog, you folk done caused a problem in Baltimore, and now the community is calling for accountability after a man had done got attacked at a 7-Eleven. A 7-Eleven employee, not employee, just an elder. An elder done got jumped on. And black folks done came outside to say it is wrong.
Community came out to demand action and accountability over the shocking video of a group of young men attacking a senior outside a 7-Eleven off of Liberty Heights Avenue. This is video that many of us have seen now and were appalled by. Our Drew Unks was at that march near the scene of the attack and joins us live tonight. Drew, the community is calling on those suspects.
That's them YN.
They told you to turn themselves in.
Willie, they just kids.
Yeah, they want those kids held accountable after they attacked that older man at the 7-Eleven, leaving him with multiple cracked ribs and broken teeth.
Damn. Shout out Miss Buck Good for the $5 cash out. You say, Pastor put this in the pot. I appreciate that right there.
For Queen Mother Victoria Smith, the corner off Liberty Heights Avenue where this 7-Eleven sits is personal.
The reason we're here is because one of our community elders was brutally beaten by 6 youth in front of this 7-Eleven. In front of the same said 7-Eleven was where my youngest child, Victoria Swift, was brutally murdered in 2017.
That's why when she and other organizers saw this video of an older man being attacked by multiple young people, they knew they needed to act.
Multiple nigglets. Damn it, nigglets.
When I was watching the video, the only thing I kept saying was, please don't kill him. Because I knew what it would have meant to my direct family. And I knew what it would mean to the city to see an elder beat to death.
In the video, you can see the suspects hitting the victim with a rifle and several crates. One suspect is shown repeatedly pointing a gun at the man's face. He continually gets up and at times confronts one of the armed attackers.
This is our community, and we have to protect it. Not just this local community here in Park Heights, but we're also talking about citywide.
People marched from the mall to the 7-Eleven where the attack occurred back on July 7th. Organizers say they want better from young people in the area and brought the community together to call for those suspects caught on camera to turn themselves in.
Any one of these organizations are willing to stand with you while you accept the accountability for your actions. We want your parents to know we will not leave them alone.
Turn yourself into us. We will walk you through the entire process.
Local organizers have even started a fundraiser to cover the victim's medical expenses and to offer a reward for information that leads to arrests.
They know they done Patricia Churn.
The man attacked at the 7-Eleven was in attendance at today's event. He wasn't ready to talk with us on camera just yet. We also reached out to Baltimore City Police to see if they had any new developments in the investigation into this attack. They told us they had no update for us at this time. On your corner in Baltimore City, Drew Ungst for WJZ.
Somebody, and do y'all know what's crazy? I would not be surprised if the parents or the kinfolk was out there a part of the march. Was a part of like the protests, a part of the community calling for accountability march. You know what I'm saying? I would not be shocked if they was out there. Yeah, we need accountability, and it was they kinfolk who had done the beatings. Now listen, now they whooping Buddy with a rifle and crates and shit.
I kept saying was, please don't kill him, because I knew what it would have meant to my direct family, and I knew what it would mean to the city to see an elder beat to death.
They ain't gonna talk about black on black crime. But this is a first. This is the first or one in a long time that I have seen black folks come together when it's about black folks being criminal. Black folks are being criminal. The sad part is I have not seen them come together as a community when it involves, let's say, youth on youth or somebody who is not an elder. Why it just can't be anybody who done got whooped up at the store, shot down or something in the community, and the police have not solved the case. Why haven't y'all been out there walking and shit then? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just missing it. But I just want to say shout out for y'all walking, and somebody knows something. Y'all need to get down to it and terrorize they mammy them. Terrorize they mammy, make them bitches move. Make a bit move out of y'all community, dog. For real though. Speaking of prayers, and shout out to all my believers. Y'all know I like to shout y'all out here in these streets. I got one of my pimp player passer partners down bad right now. He down bad right now. We're going to Virginia. We in Virginia. We have a Virginia pastor who has been charged with allegedly sending sexual explicit images to a teenager. What is a teenager? To a teenager out here in these streets. Sending pictures in the nude to a teen. Shout out to me. Hold on. I gotta put my partner up here. My pimp player pastor partner. Pimp player pastor. He got waves and shit. Listen, he must have grew up when I grew up. He got waves. Is he a map? Yeah. Yeah, according to the age. According to this age, him is a map. Yeah. For real. He say, Willie, you right. You missed nothing, bro. He say, this is Maryland, home of the YNs and the YBs. I'm trying to tell you something wrong with these N-words out here in these streets. We have a pastor who is charged with allegedly sending explicit images to a teenager. Here we go.
A Northern Virginia Baptist minister is facing serious charges tonight, accused of sending explicit photos to a teenager he met after preaching to a church community in York County, Pennsylvania 18 months ago. Bob Barnard has the developing story for us tonight.
The man accused in this case is the pastor here at Crossroads Baptist Church. We've tried to reach out to him today without success so far. This is Pastor Kenny Baldwin preaching in a video posted on the church's YouTube page. The 47-year-old pastor is accused of sending nude photos to a teenage boy in Pennsylvania.
Shut your mouth. He 47, so he over 40. He grew up when I grew up. He's sending them pictures out to a boy.
Is accused of sending nude photos to a teenage boy in Pennsylvania starting around November of 2024. They reportedly met and exchanged phone numbers when Dr. Baldwin came to the then 15-year-old's church to give a sermon. The teen, now 17, is from York, Pennsylvania. Pastor Baldwin's church is here in Bailey's Crossroads. We've highlighted the two locations on this map. In court documents, the teen told a Pennsylvania state trooper Pastor Baldwin talked to him about masculinity and then sent explicit photos of himself multiple times a week for about a year. Then again, most recently in early June of this year. The trooper says some of those images have been saved as evidence and that Baldwin admitted to state police that he sent 15 images of his privates to the boy.
Damn, he said he did it. God, didn't I tell y'all, listen, talk to the Lord first. Bitch, don't be confessing nothing. Talk to the Lord first, and then talk to your lawyer. Well, talk to your lawyer and then the Lord. It's one of the two, but don't talk to the police. Don't confess. Don't confess with your chest. Don't do that. And if you're gonna confess, you're supposed to confess in a room with a pass on the other side or something with the window or something. You don't. Hell wrong with you people.
It's rare to catch a person the first time they're engaged in something like this.
Fact.
So an investigation into this person, into their internet activity, there may be other victims of this pastor of doing likewise elsewhere. So this is a serious matter. And should be treated as such.
Pastor Baldwin is facing a number of felony and misdemeanor charges, including unlawful contact with a minor, corruption of minors, and indecent exposure. In a news release, Pennsylvania State Police say they have reason to believe Baldwin shared explicit images with other juveniles. Now, nobody here would speak to us about the case, but in a statement to Fox 5, Crossroads Baptist Church writes, "Please keep our ministry in your prayers as we seek to faithfully follow God's leading. Your prayers mean so much to us." Dr. Baldwin was arraigned in a Pennsylvania courtroom yesterday. He is free until his next court date next month.
Shout out to Simone for the $2 cash out. He say photos and prayer panties are real. There it is. Listen. Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. He said, yeah, man, I've been sending shit for like, you know what I'm saying? All of that right there with me, dog. Hell yeah, I sent all them with my arm up and shit. And I was wet in the shower and I was doing like this right here. Hell yeah, that was me. Hey, you probably just admitted strong. You see the waves? Bitch, you see the waves? In all my pictures, I got the waves. Do y'all know he been sending them things for over a year, and he has been in communication with the teenager for 2 years? In my mind, that's a relationship. We have to also ask ourselves, so why now? So why now did the teenager tell? Why now did the teenager tell? And do y'all know what's just really crazy? I want all my pimp player pastor partners to come on out the closet. Y'all need to come on out the closet. Hell, you can still preach. Do not get into it, because you can still be called by God. Or can't you? I think that you can still be called by the Lord, because they say that Lord will use anybody to get the word to you, right? So if he'll get anybody to deliver the word, then he will get a homosexual to deliver the word. And shout out to all the homosexuals, because God made y'all. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You say bribery, money. And this is why I also think that the minor needs to be charged.
When Dr. Baldwin came to the then 15-year-old's church to give a sermon.
He came to the then 15-year-old event and talked to the boy about a little bit of masculinity, you know?
The teen, now 17, is from York, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Pastor Baldwin's church is here in Bailey's Crossroads. We've highlighted the 2 locations on this
So
map.
the boy is in Pennsylvania, right? York, Pennsylvania? What is the age of consent in Pennsylvania? Age of consent is 16. All right, so not too bad. Not too shabby. What is the age of consent in Virginia? 18. All right, so hell, so damn, but he met him when he was 15. All right, whoa. Okay, so if he met him when he was 15, what if he didn't start to do or send anything until he turned 16? Huh? Remember, it's 18 where the passer at. And Pennsylvania is where the minor at. Passer may get off.
Reportedly met and exchanged phone numbers when Dr. Baldwin came to the then 15-year-old's church to give a sermon. The teen, now 17, is from York, Pennsylvania. Pastor Baldwin's church is here in Bailey's Crossroads. We've highlighted the 2 locations on this map. In court documents, the teen told a Pennsylvania state trooper Pastor Baldwin talked to him about masculinity, and then
why would he talk to the state trooper though? How did the state trooper get involved? Say he got off all right, okay? I did it. Hold on. Your affidavit is a trooper with the Pennsylvania State Police Station, Troop J, York, assigned to the criminal, yada, yada, yada. So on 6/26, so that's this year, the York received a call regarding a juvenile victim, LPK, who has been receiving nude photographs from his pastor, Kenneth, starting around November 2024. They say these images. Okay, so the pictures start around November 2024. Damn. I wonder, when did he get the first pic, though? When did he get the first pic? When he was 15 or 16? These images were sent through a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp has been in effect since 2024? Or when did Facebook buy WhatsApp? You say, Willie, because it's between states. Well, he sent, hold on. At approximately 2100 hours, they interviewed the teen. To say also present for the interview was his parents. The interview took place at their residence. Related that he was 17 years of age as of 26. Bowen is approximately 47 of age. Bowen is employed through the Crossroads Baptist Church and in Virginia, and is the lead pastor at the church. And LRK explained that they met at his church. Well, they met at his church, which is 18 consent, but he didn't do anything at the church. Baldwin came to the LP church to give a sermon, and after the sermon, he exchanged phone numbers. I think that was the problem. Well, is that really a problem if you like in church? And And a pastor get teenagers' phone numbers because a lot of times they do like prayer things and stuff like that right there, right? The teen related around November 2024, himself and Baldwin exchanged phone numbers. Okay, but when did the messages start?
Explicit photos of himself multiple times a week for about a year
hold on.
masculinity, and then sent explicit photos of himself multiple times a week for about a year.
Okay, so for about a year. This is 26. He met at 24. He didn't start sending the pics until 25 then. And if he was 15 when they met, a year later, he would have been 16. I'm just saying.
Then again, most recently in early June of this year.
And he sent it this year, which he was 17. The age of consent is 16 in PA.
The trooper says some of those images have been saved as evidence, and that Baldwin admitted to state police that he sent 15 images of his privates to the boy.
It's rare.
Yeah, that's my meat. Look at it. Don't it look nice? He probably out there trying to hit some blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to share my blessings.
To catch a person the first time they're engaged in something like this. So investigation into this person.
Not until he sent the pictures to a child. Doesn't matter when they met or where. It was between states. Oh, so you can't say, oh, wait, but. So you saying that you can't send explicit photos to a child, even though the age of consent, if he was sending past the age of consent? Is that what you're telling me? Or is it just he broke the law because he sent pictures to a child? You say Pastor ain't no dummy. Pastor ain't no dummy. You say he got his number for youth ministry. That makes sense. That make a whole bunch of sense right there to me. You know what I'm saying? But you say Pastor was on that dope heavy. Lizzie is on that sexual dope. Is that what you want? Look. Pastor look like he be preaching too. Talk to him, Pastor. Give it to him, Pastor. You say if you forget he was in a position of charge and power like a teacher, and or did not now I can understand that part of it. I can understand, well, he was in a position of power. I get that part right there. All right, I'm with you on that right there. But I don't think. Do y'all think that he'll get charged with not being a pedo because he's older than a pedo? Sexual something, or I guess sending explicit photos would just be the charge then. I guess that's all that they can get out on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that he had to put his name on a registry. I don't think he got to put his name on the registry though. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. Listen. And again, if y'all just coming on in, man, tell all my pimp player pastor partners, man, if y'all is in the closet, come on out, dog. It down there 27 right now. It down there 27. Don't nobody care. Listen, because if you can deliver that word in a way that is attractive, that you're going to have a congregation. Believe that. You say, well, I thought the position of power is only for a job or something in the government. Well, I think that they will say that a pastor is in the position of power. Yes, because he's like the leader. He's the end all be all. He is the connect to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A pastor is in a position of power now. Uh-huh. Yeah. He said, Pastor, I dare say he going down. Listen, he not finna lose. He not finna lose his congregation. Notice. Listen to the words that the congregation, that the church use.
Now, nobody here would speak to us about the case, but in a statement to Fox 5, Crossroads Baptist Church writes, please keep our ministry in your prayers as we seek to faithfully follow God's leading.
Y'all caught that? Please keep our ministries in y'all prayers as we seek to faithfully follow God's leading. Y'all do know that they saying that they still finna follow they leader. Huh? Just in my opinion, I do believe that statement is saying that they still finna follow they pastor. But y'all got to pray for us, though, that we may be doing like the right thing. Please keep our ministry in y'all prayers. Pray for pastor as we seek to faithfully, come on now, as we seek to faithfully to continue to follow God's leading. Although they didn't put continue, but faithfully follow God's leading. The pastor is leading for God. Huh? Say, is he a registered pastor or a prison pastor? Bam! We don't know just yet, but he has been hired by the church. He got waves. He got waves hired by the church. So listen, man. I want them good people to keep their pastor. Let y'all keep y'all pastor, because you don't want a new one. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the pastor and all that shit. And all of y'all who have been getting peed in by pastor and, you know what I'm saying, doing things behind closed doors for pastor, and now you got to do it with a new pastor. If y'all lose this pastor, then you won't get the same privileges that you had with this pastor with the new pastor. Like, because privileges don't just transfer over to the new pastor unless you giving it up the way that you was giving it to this pastor. It's just a whole bunch of going on. So y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. Shout out to my Pimp Player Pastor Partner. And again, if y'all is behind closed doors, if you're homosexual, come out and tell us you're homosexual. And then start preaching. Don't nobody give a hoot. Move right along. I ain't gonna even want to tell you. Just saying, dog. We gotta stop being with your scare asses. Y'all is about to die and y'all still scared to say that y'all gay? That's strange to me. I don't know. You say he married too. Is he married? I ain't need much look. Hold on. I think it needs to be stated that real Christ followers are taking a stance against. As Christ followers, we must turn a blind eye to sin. I don't know. You say, my God, thank my God, life in prison for this monster. Somebody want this is in the comment section, y'all. Hold on. This is in the comment section. And a lot of times I don't be liking us. You know what I'm saying? Because we be saying silly shit. Life in prison for this monster. What monster? He never laid a hand on the teenager that knew that it was wrong to be receiving body part pics for a year. Do y'all understand that if the teenager was not with it, and let's just call it what it is, if the teenager was not with it, as soon as he got the first pic, he would have showed his mama them. Maybe he showed his mama them. And mama like, we gonna pray for him, baby. We gonna pray for him. You say this man is no pastor. That's a lie. He has been a pastor for the whole time. I don't like when we do this. Especially like when people say, well, he ain't really no Christian, or he really ain't no man of God. Why? Because he got caught sinning. When I thought we were all sinners, we were born into sin. So just because he got caught doing his sin, and his sin was way more maybe dramatic than your sin, now he's not a Christian. When you get caught doing your sins, did that stop you from being a Christian? It makes those. I've never liked it when people did that right there or said that right there. We don't serve the same God. Yes, y'all do. The same King James Bible, Jesus daddy, daddy. Y'all do follow the same damn God. Stop that. This is no pastor. Yes, let us pray. Y'all supposed to pray for your brethren. Right? You say, oh my God. You say, praying for his congregation. Yes. You say he did. Just great. Wickedness. You say, I don't have any children, but if I did, I definitely wouldn't allow them to go to church with predatory pastors being one of the reasons. I guess. He say a pastor preaching about the word of God did this. Yeah. There are people who do stuff like this. The majority of them is religious also. So come on now. He say when is y'all gonna learn that all of this church stuff is a hoax just to brainwash you? None of it is real, and they use the Bible to essay young people. That's a good one right there. He say that's just what religious leaders do. You say it is not a new thing. You say if you wanted to stop, get rid of religion. You say you say yada yada yada. That he will make a good Democrat politician. There it is. There it is. There it is, man. But damn, dog, I don't like when y'all be acting like that right there, man. We don't serve the same God. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You just ain't been caught yet in a major way. But the thing that you think that you done got away with, remember, God sees everything. Huh? So you wicked too. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Not Like the News on this wonderful slow moving Monday, July the 27, the 20, the 26. Listen, y'all please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com, subscribe. Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com, the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world out here in the doggone street. Thank y'all for being around here with a player. I really do appreciate that right there. Thank y'all for helping to get the numbers up and the likes up and the shares up and all the ups and ups, all of the ups and the ups and the ups. For real, for real. You say, Willie, no more alarm clock. Well, the alarm clock gonna go off tomorrow. It's gonna go off tomorrow because I got to get on from around here. I got to transport. My bad. I got to go somewhere. Ooh, that's a big baby out there in the street. That's what's up. I'm trying to buy something that's broke. I want me a little shot. I don't know why I want like a go-kart. But I refuse to buy one like new. Like I don't like to buy new stuff. I like to buy like broke stuff sometimes and just go ahead on and fix it. I like when shit break down because you can get you for the low. You know what I'm saying? And that's really my thing. I be trying to keep every dollar. I try to keep so much dollars. For real. He said, glad I caught a little time. I did. It's still my favorite show and chat. I appreciate you being around here. He say, Willie, what is God doing when people are about to be sent to the upper room? He say, do you think he's sleeping? Why don't he stop it? I think that he's just tired. I think that God just tired though. God like, you know what, dog? Y'all just have at it. See you when you get up here. See you when you get to the gate and you're running to Willie Williams. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what God be out here saying. I don't think that God work like he used to no more. He probably got old. I think that God done got old now. I think that God done got old. Like when we get old, we don't be wanting to do the same stuff that we was doing like in our 20s and stuff. I think that God was really doing stuff and looking out for people and shit like when he was in his 20s. God running them streets out here when he was 20s though. He was in his 20s though. You know what I'm saying? But now he done got a little elderly and shit. You know what I'm saying? God is a senior citizen. God old senior out here, man. It is what it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. How much that is? Listen, I can't stand y'all on Facebook Marketplace. I can't stand y'all on Facebook Marketplace cause y'all to be selling shit. Y'all to be selling stuff, right? Y'all will be selling stuff used, right? Let's say for $500. And then you would go and actually see the actual retail price on that product that they're selling on Facebook Marketplace. And the shit $550. Brand new. So a $550 brand new and it's $500 used. Y'all play too much out here in these streets, dog. But I do understand throwing something up against the wall to see if it stick. I get that part right there. You know, but why even? I got to teach y'all about this quick flip. I got to teach y'all about that quick flip. For real though, man. So yeah. He said God like 360 billion years. Oh yeah. He elder. He a little elder right now. Huh? He probably got a bad hip. I don't know. He need to go see somebody. He needs to see a doctor. Probably need to see a doctor. You know what I'm saying? What if he done ran out of healing? Like, he can't heal like he used to. You know what I'm saying? Because he just got older. God is a geriatric. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, listen. I am looking at, I just clicked on a generator, right? I just clicked on the generator, a Honda 2000. This thing say Honda 2000. Somebody is selling a Honda 2000 for $500. That's why I just said that right there. I'm looking at, what was this right here? Now wait, is that a Predator? That's a Predator. Oh, I must be looking at the wrong thing. Oh, all right. Okay, so this one right here does not qualify for what I just had done said. Oh, but somebody got the same $500 one for $200. Where the hell is this at? Do they do shipping? Somebody selling there for $200. Got to be more careful, but yeah. I just be trying to find some stuff, man, that I can flip out here in these streets. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, y'all better get these few little dollars for little gas money and shit, like little potato chip money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your kids some school clothes. If y'all get to selling like this week, next week, and the week after, you can get your children some school clothes. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all around here want to be, I did it all my own. I worked real hard to get my churn clothes. This don't work that hard to get them school. Stop it. Stop it. Work easy to get the churn school clothes. Huh? And always remember, sell that monkey and sell that meat. For real, for real. Now, this is a Duro. This is a Duro XP4000. I don't need it, but I'm going to do some research. But anyway, y'all finna go on and get on up out there, man. I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the player. And please remember, watch the standalone video that the player be out here putting up for y'all good people to see. They say Willie the Predator and the Honda really about the same price. Yeah. They say they sell at Howard Freight. Oh, yeah. Listen. I don't need none of them. I truly don't need none of them. I finally bought me, excuse me. I have the solar generator now, and I also have a 12,000 a Duramax. 12,000 Duramax. That shit run the whole house out here. I'm trying to tell you something. I got a big one. So I got the solar generator that can run a whole house, and I got a 12,000 Duramax that can run a whole house. But because I be seeing a lot of generators be on Facebook for the low and stuff like that, when I come across them, I be like, ooh, I'm gonna go ahead on and check it out. But sometimes they be pricing it really too close to the new price, and that's what I don't be like. People just stupid. But that's like with a lot of stuff, not just with the generators. Not just with the generators. I'm trying to find them and change the little carburetor, fix them on up and sell them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do me a solid. Damn it, I think I got that right there, right? That's a 4,000. That's 4,000. All right, y'all. We're finna go ahead on and get up out of here. I want y'all to do that one thing that I always ask y'all to do, and that y'all always do, because I always see y'all when a player come on back around here. You say you have two solar generator and a Generac. I thought about doing a Generac about 6-7 years ago, but for what they were pricing, I like, damn, boy, I don't want to put out that type of money. So I had didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? That I had came up on 12,000. I came up on 12,000 Duramax dual fuel gas or propane. I bought that bit for $200 at a time when that bit was $1,200. See, that's why I'm trying to tell y'all also, please keep you some money, keep you some dollars, because people will fall short of glory. People will fall short of glory. And I got it for I got the bit brand new in the box. Well, with all of the paperwork and all that fly stuff right there. 200 came up. Sweet. You know what I'm saying? But that Generac cost, though. That Generac cost. I just ain't feel like putting out that chain like that right now. But yeah. So Finna go on and get on up out of here. I want y'all to do that one thing that I always say do, and that is stay alive. Well, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Well, tomorrow.